Before we actually get into the video, I do want to state real quick, technically, if you're gonna tint, like if you want 2 strips or even a strip and you want the rest of your windshield tinted, technically the proper way is to tint the entire windshield with 35 or 40 or 70, whatever you want to do, and then put the tint strips over it. That's just not the way I did it, because I personally don't care for the proper way, but technically you're supposed to tint your entire windshield, then do strips, not do strip, strip, mini strip. That's how I did it, but that's not technically the proper way. So if there's anybody watching that's like a professional tinter, I know that's not how you're supposed to do it. So we're gonna start off by taking everything off the dash, radar detector, strobe lights, and I already took my mirror off. Then you're gonna need some paper towels, a spray bottle with water and soap. Make sure there's soap in it, otherwise it's really, really hard to move the tint once it's on the window when you're trying to maneuver it. You'll need a razor and a squeegee. In my case, it's a AAA card. And we're obviously going to need the tint. So you're going to start off by cleaning the outside of the window. Then we're going to want to lay some tint on it and adjust it how we'd like. Obviously I'm doing a strip on the top, so it's a little different than tinting the whole window. Kind of takes a little bit more maneuvering. Make sure it's all flat on the windshield. Now trim the edges of it around the windshield, obviously on the edge. So it matches with the windshield. So now, since the windshield is curved, I have to take out my torch, go this again, and heat it as I squeegee it so that it forms to the window. Turn your torch on low, just enough heat to slightly shrink the tint. Well, that's a little high, but as long as you keep your distance. So this part is, in my opinion, one of the most important parts. You have to clean the inside of the windshield now where this tint strip is coming off and going onto. And you want to clean it damn good, because if there's anything on it, it's just gonna mess up the tint. So I don't even clean it with like a paper towel, I clean it with a razor blade so that I can get absolutely everything off the windshield. So the tint has a clean surface to go to, because I have just done that so many times where I'm like, all right, the tint looks good, it's all ready to go, and then I wipe the windshield real quick, or whatever window I'm tinting, and it comes out like crap. So make sure the window is really, really clean. All right, so now you're gonna want it completely soaked like how I just did it. You're gonna take the tint from the front of the windshield, and you're going to bring it inside where the tint is actually going to stay. If I can get that little corner to let go. There we go, come on. Try not to wrinkle it or bend it a bunch, whatever. Bring it in here, put it face up where the sticky is gonna go. Get everything soaked. You wanna line this up because the inside of the windshield is slightly different size than the outside. Like, it doesn't actually convert right over. So you wanna size this up. Get it all ready to go. And like I said on this one, yeah, see, it's big still. So we're gonna trim it. So pretty much you're gonna wanna center it how you like it. Like, that's about how I like it. And then I'm gonna just cut this little ring out here where my mirror goes. And then boom, that is taken care of. Now you can actually put the tint on itself. And you want to soak the hell out of the window. Like, literally, do not be scared of that. That is your best friend. Soak everything. Soak the tint. Soak the window. Because comes out it's just way easier if you soak everything. So there we go. I took half of the protective layer off so that I can just start maneuvering this. Soak it all. Alright, so now that it's primarily up there, now you can wiggle it and adjust it and do whatever you need to do. And again, be careful, because it's really not hard to go from like perfectly everything's going happy and healthy to, oh no, I just made a massive wrinkle and I just ruined the tint. Like, I legit, it's not really what you're supposed to do, but I straight up pull this back off sometimes, now that it's in place how I like it, and I'll start squeegeeing from the middle out. And there's still a bunch of dirt on my windshield. Like I said, I tried to clean it the best I could and it's still dirty. So, friggin' shit's wicked hard. That's why I don't tint professionally, because I cannot get it perfect. But I can get it enough where I'm happy with it. So you always want to start from the middle though, and work your way out and like up and down. You always start from the middle and go out. Sometimes I trim around this mirror piece as well. Sometimes I trim around this mirror piece. Fuck you, dude. Holy shit. Twice in a row.
I like it a lot.
So here's the entire windshield. For the most part, it is tinted up. It didn't come out drastically horrible. There's a big ass leaf or something right there. But overall, it came out decent. I mean, again, it's free $99, so I don't complain. It's better than me paying somebody $100, $150 just to put a tint strip on my windshield. All right. Now, this one you gotta be even more careful because you're on the actual tint itself now. And not to mention, your headliner is flammable, and it is not hard to catch that friggin' thing on fire. Man, I'm so pissed about how much dirt is on this side. This is gonna bother the hell out of me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
All right, and there is our top tint strip. The outside of the windshield is pretty dirty still, but as you can see, it is not bad. Well, there she is, but it's not quite dark enough, so I am doing another layer of 5% on this rear window here, so it's double 5 on the back. I ended up burning myself with a torch, and I think it's funny because you can see the torch mark, like that was the hole, and then it's just, instead of taking it off, I ended up dragging it down my arm on accident. So now I got a little wrench. Officially 5%, 5%, 5%, 35%, double 5%. So it's pretty dark. So there's the tint right from the front. You can see my hat on the dash a little bit, but that is pretty much it. Through the front, which is the lightest part, and the sides are obviously 5, and then the back is double 5. In direct sunlight, I cannot even see the shadow of the seats, so pretty good. You can see a little bit in there, like you can see my paper on the dash when you're at the hood.